Hi, so this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another few readings. So this video is going to be all signs included. So look at the timelines and you will see your reading. They're only going to be very short readings because I am definitely feeling a lot this week. So for this week, I'm going to make an all signs video. Okay, so just bear with me, and then I'll be back next week to do the regular reading. So didn't want to leave you guys without anything. So let's get started on Virgo. Virgo, so let's see what's going on in your reading. I'm gonna pull out a couple oracle cards and then do your reading really quick. All right, Virgo, so this is for you. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Virgo. This is a card from the Archangels. The archangels are saying the miracle of forgiveness. Archangel Jeremiah, thank you for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. So maybe you have to forgive somebody in your life, or maybe it's just something that is going on. Always have forgiveness though, okay? Really have forgiveness for everything, even if it's just, and the other person is, one-sided. That's them. Okay, so nice. Let's see if we could see that. Probably not, but we'll do it anyways. All right, one card from here. And you have reaching your destination. Definitely, your light is shining brightly. Definitely, your light is going to shine brightly, Virgo. Things are falling into place for you. So keep going, okay? Don't give up. Don't do anything like that. So let's see what's going on. Taking out a few cards for you. Wow. Okay. So I feel like you've been in your mind a lot, Virgo. You have a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, maybe even just depressed about things that are going on. Remember that, things are going to get better for you. Maybe that's where that card forgiveness comes in for you. With the Empress card here, I do feel like you need to nurture yourself. I feel like you've grown a lot, accomplished a lot, and changed a lot. There is definitely a lot of abundance here. I feel like you need to put your energy into something that was going to make you happy, definitely. With the Lover's card here, I do feel like there is a decision coming through for you. Really trust the process here. I feel like there is an attraction with somebody else here that may help you with this decision, or you're making a decision towards them. I also feel with the end of the card for the 10 of Cups here, which is very nice. It's love. I feel like you're very divine. You have a lot of divine love, a lot of love to give out. Feel harmonized, like harmony, togetherness, like just feeling good about things, which is very nice. A lot of love and support all around you. And then I'm going to take a couple cards out for the top. Okay, this is for Virgo. Why is the 9 of Swords here? The Empress and the Lovers. And the 10 of Cups. All right, so definitely really stand your ground. Speak your truth about something. Whatever it is that's on your mind, it's time to start speaking your truth, okay? It really is. You have the King, you have the Queen of Swords. She doesn't hold back. She's very strong-willed, whether you're male or female. Remember to speak your truth, because I feel like you see a lot, and you need to stand your ground on things, okay? With the Abundance card here, the Empress, you are definitely, you're very secure. I feel like you're very secure. I feel like there's abundance here. I feel like you're definitely trying to figure out your next move, but I definitely feel like you are going to know what to do. There is definitely abundance coming in. Very nice. You're just like your abundance is coming in for you for your next step. Like you already know what you need to do. Wow. Then you have the Lover's card here. I do feel like you're making decisions. I feel like you're making a decision towards someone. And someone is definitely going to come in to help you with it. Someone that you may be very close with also. You've been working very hard. All your hard work is definitely going to pay off with this 8 of Swords. Very consistent. Just remember, all your effort, time, consistency is definitely going to pay off, because I do feel like that abundance is coming in. And then you have the Ten of Swords on top of the Ten of Cups. So there is an ending that had to come through to push you forward. Okay, so whether it was a career, whether it was a relationship, it had to come through to push you forward. But now I do feel like you are going towards that happiness and that success. So it's a very nice reading, you guys. Keep shining brightly. You know, you're on the right path. Okay, Virgo? All right, so the next one will be Leo. Hi, Leo. So let's get started on your reading. I'm going to pull out some oracle cards. This is from the archangels. Why? This is for Leo for their highest good. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So Archangel Chamal is saying, open your heart. Thank you for removing the barriers around my heart. So definitely really try to open your heart, okay? The archangels are here. They're asking you to really open your heart, have forgiveness, have compassion for whatever it is that you're definitely going through, okay? One from here. Wow. I just got this just now for somebody else. You have reaching your destination. Definitely your light is shining brightly. Keep going. You're on the right path. Everything's falling into place for you. I believe that you will reach what you're looking for. Okay. So nice. Very nice. I'm going to pull out a couple of cards for you, Leo. To see what's going on. This is for Leo Spirit for their highest good. All right, Leo. So definitely, wow. Okay. So really trust your intuition on things, okay? I need you to trust your intuition on things. I feel like you need to have that compassion and forgiveness. This Seven of Swords, I need you to be very careful with. You do have the Seven of Swords here, and that is definitely a card of deceit. So be careful on how you're spending your money, who you're trusting, whatever. Just be careful, because I feel like there's some kind of betrayal here, and it could be anything like misled, just feeling like you've been burned, you know, whatever it is. I do feel like you're making a decision, but I do feel like you're also trying to balance things out. Really take it easy. You are definitely going to move forward from all this. You could be moving. You could also be traveling very soon, but definitely moving forward. So let's take a couple cards out. Why is the Page of Cups here? The Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. All right, so things are going to start moving very fast for you. I do feel like everything is going to fall into place for you. Like you are definitely going to reach your destination. Because there is a new beginning here, definitely for you. If you can see, this is the Ace of Wands, new ideas. I feel like you need to get this though. This forgiveness. This forgiveness. This compassion. I feel like you need to open your heart more to that, okay? But there is definitely a new path here for you. You're gonna have a lot of ideas. It's very it's a lot of growth here, new things coming in and leaving a lot of old things behind. With the Seven of Swords, I feel like you need to look at things differently. Feel like you may be feeling betrayed or feel like you got tricked on something, but you need to really step back and see things differently. Also feel like you need to have patience for everything. And then you have the Two of Pentacles, definitely making the decision to leave something behind. I feel like you're not going to stay in the same place anymore. Definitely in your mind about, I'm going to leave this, or I'm going to make things easier, or something like that is here. But definitely leaving something behind, okay? And then you do have the Magician card with the Chariot card. Remember to think positive in everything, believe that everything's going to work out for you, that everything's going to fall into place for you, because it will. But you remember that you are the one that creates the world around you. So, you know, I would just be very careful, especially with this Seven of Swords here, because I feel like you're holding on to some kind of like, you know, you've been like, somebody did something to you and it's like you're still holding on to it, and they're asking you to like really have patience, to just move away from it, you know, like to see see things differently and just go on, like to open your heart and have compassion and forgiveness for this. I do feel like you need to start taking it easy to nurture yourself. And I do feel like you are manifesting everything that you're saying. Like if you feel this betrayal, it's going to stay here if you don't, look above it or go forward from it. Okay. So just know that. Wow. Very nice. Very interesting. Remember to open your heart. All right. So, Leo, thank you for watching this, and God bless. Next one is for Cancer. Hi, Cancer. So today I'm doing these readings differently. As you know, if you looked at the intro, you would know. So we're going to do quick readings. All right. So I'm going to give you a couple of oracle and then do your reading and then clarify it. Also take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So let's get started. One from the archangels. All right, Cancer. So it says, leap of faith. I'm ready to take a okay, I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. So just know that the archangels are definitely with you, helping you take a leap of faith, like trying something different. Like know that you don't need to be afraid of anything. Okay, so just take a chance on things because that's what they're asking you to do. You also have one from here. Oh, and you have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Definitely really enjoy your life. Be in the moment, you guys. Just live your life, be in the moment. Try not to worry, try not to think about everybody's problems. Just live in the moment and enjoy it. All right, be happy. All right, so let's get started on your reading. This is a quick reading, a general reading. Whew, for Cancer, a few cards. All right, so with the Ace of Swords here, I do feel like you are definitely coming through. You wanting some breakthroughs to come in. I feel like you need to speak your truth about things. I feel like you're very tired, overwhelmed with everything that's been going on. But they're asking you not to give up, to keep pushing forward. With the Nine of Cups here, I feel like you've accomplished a lot in your life, and that's something that they want you to look at, want you to see. All the things that you have done, you need to really, all the accomplishments, all the things that you have achieved in your life, to see all that, to be grateful for everything that you do have. Okay. With the Seven of Cups, you are definitely making a decision, but they're asking you to be realistic about everything. Try not to be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna do that. They're asking you to be honest, to really see things for what they are. Okay, because with the Seven of Cups comes through, they're asking you to be realistic. You could also be confused about things that are going on, like you don't not really knowing what to do next. So interesting. All right, so let's do this one for the Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the the Seven of Cups. Wow. Nice. All right. So, really speak your truth about things, really see the truth and everything. I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity to make decisions because you do have the Two of Cups. There's also an offer here. Really see the truth of it. Okay. Be realistic. There's some kind of decision that you're going to make towards it. You do have the Magician card with the Nine of Wands. Remember that you do create the world that you live in. So if you're making it like really hectic, really a lot of things to do, it's up to you to slow down or to set up some kind of priority or boundaries. Okay. Because it is that you're the one that creates this world. So if you're in a rush, it's up to you to take control of everything and really set those boundaries. You do have with the Nine of Cups, you do have the Ten of Cups, and I feel like you need to see your achievements, your accomplishments, and be very happy with everything that's going on. Even if it's good, if it's bad, just have a lot of gratitude because you do have the Ten of Cups here, and the Ten of Cups says, just be happy, live life and just be happy. Also, too, comes into play with this card with the passion and pleasure. Very nice. And then you have the Seven of Cups. Be realistic. You're not the same person you have the Judgment card here with the Seven of Cups. So remember that you're not the same person that you used to be. Okay, you are definitely have changed a lot. I feel like you need to be realistic with anything that's going on, the decisions, you know, the what you want to do and create. All right, so wow, very nice. All right, so Cancer, hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless. All right, Gemini, so you're up next. So we're going to do a couple of oracles and then a little bit of your reading. Okay, so let's do this. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So you have Spirit Animal. Thank you, Spirit Animal, for blessing my path with love. Wow. So definitely being guided by a spirit or spirit animal, as the card says. So this is very nice. You've always been guided by a spirit. You've always been guided by the divine. So just know that. You have one from here. And this is for, wow, everyone's been getting this one. It's like, I have like, if you go back to the videos, I have like 4 or 3 of them that have already been doing this. It says, reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Thank you, Spirit. Definitely, you are on the right path. You are definitely shining bright. So be happy, do happy, okay? With whatever it is that you're going to do, you're going to reach that destination. So I love that. That's beautiful. All right, so let's take out a couple of cards for you, see what's going on for Gemini. Oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. Wow, you have nothing but new beginnings here, you guys, so it's beautiful. All right, so Gemini, you're definitely moving forward, so it's good. You know, really have compassion and forgiveness for everything. Really trust your intuition. I feel like you know how to handle your emotions and everything that's going on with it. So it's very nice. I feel like you're going through a healing. It's nice. You also have the Ace of Pentacles here. There is a new fresh start. Abundance is here. You're manifesting all this coming in. So there's also financial opportunities here. Very nice. New things coming in and prosperity. You could also, the World card is here also. That's also a new beginning. So definitely moving in the right direction. I feel like you've completed a lot. I feel like you're moving on to new experiences. I feel like you've there's accomplishments here. Also feel like new experiences are coming through for you. With the Magician card here, I feel like that you need to remember that it's you that creates the world. So if you're going to have compassion and forgiveness, have it for everyone, okay? Really, really know that. You are definitely manifesting a lot, Gemini. And I also feel like you need to think very, very positive, and I feel like you're seeing clearly. I feel like, you know, you have the willpower to achieve everything that you want. Okay, so it's nice. So let's see what's going on. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Wow. The Ace of Pentacles. The World. Wow, this looks good. Wow, and the Magician. Wow. All right. So at the end of the okay, I'm sorry. So with the Queen of Cups, I do feel like things are going to fall into place for you. You're going to be happy. You're going to be successful. You know, you're just going to be loving and joyful. There's going to be good times coming through. So it's very nice. I love that. You have the Sun card. With the Ace of Pentacles, definitely seeing abundance here. Feel like you're going to have more than enough for everything that you need. Feel like this is a new path for you. I feel like there's opportunities around you for you. So it's good. With the World card, you know, really take your time with things. Have patience for everything. This is a new beginning. This is a new path. But remember that it is in divine timing for everyone, okay? Don't cut corners on anything if you're trying to put anything out there. But this definitely just go with the flow on everything that's going on. Definitely a new path here for you. With the Magician card, you, like I said, you know, you do create the world around you. And you do have the Five of Pentacles. You know, you may be feeling alone, or you may be feeling like, you know, you're not going to have enough for things, but you will, because there is some kind of abundance coming in here. Really enjoy your life, really be happy, really have fun, because I believe that this Five of Pentacles is just temporary. And like I said, you do create this world that you do live in. Okay, so if you're going to think, you know, oh, well, nothing ever happens for me, I'm always alone, you know, I'm so lonely, you know, then that's exactly what's going to happen. You know, you need to get out there and, you know, mingle or be, you know, be in a community or just make friends or neighbors, you know, put yourself out there if you feel alone. Okay, that's a message for somebody. All right, so just remember that this is just temporary also. All right, so Gemini, I'll see you next time. And God bless. Hi Taurus, so let's get started on your reading. So we're going to pull out a couple of oracle cards for you. One from the archangels. And you have the inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. So really listen to how what you're saying to yourself, that inner voice that you're putting out there, okay, Taurus? Like, really be positive. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, here we go. Really be positive on things, on what you're doing. Listen to that inner voice, that inner guidance that you have. You have one from here. Put this here and put that there. You have the distant thunder, clear the air. So, you know, whatever it is that you're going through, maybe you need to have compassion or forgiveness in the things that are going on. If you're like in a situation where you're arguing or you're just like, you know, you're holding on to some kind of resentment or guilt or something, it's time to just clear your energy to move on from that, because you don't want to stay stuck where you're at, okay? Like, you just need to do that. All right, so let's see. I'll put this right here, okay? All righty. All right, so let's take out a couple cards for you, see what's going on in your reading. For Taurus Spirit. Do take what resonates with you, Taurus, and leave the rest. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. All right. So, Taurus, you did get almost all wands here. But that's crazy. You have 2, 3, and then you have the Emperor. Okay, so definitely with the Page of Wands here, I do feel that you are wanting this new experiences to come in. You're ready for it. You're ready to create something different, something new. And you will. Believe in yourself. Really have optimism that things are going to work out the way you want them. Remember that it is in divine timing, though, okay? And also, too, I feel like, you know, really have patience for everything. There's messages coming through also. It is in divine timing in what it is that you want to do and create, because there is new things coming in. There is a decision that you are definitely making. You have the 2 of Wands here. You could be making plans, or just, you know, wanting something to come in. But definitely a decision coming through. Really have patience for everything that is going on. With the 3 of Wands, you know, you're ready to move forward. You could also be making some kind of plan and not saying anything about it. But I feel like you are definitely definitely already know that, you know, I need to do this, I need to do that. You could also be waiting on, like, ooh, something to come in, like I said. Oh, interesting. And then you have the Emperor. Really be who you are with the Emperor. You know, step back into your power. Be the leader, not the follower. I feel like you are ready for anything that comes your way, because you've been through so much already and you already know what to do. You're very nurturing, very loving, very protective also, I feel. But I feel like you need to stand your ground and be the leader that you are, because the Emperor didn't get there with no reason. He knows exactly what to do. So just know that. All right, so let's see. Why is the Page of Wands here? The 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Emperor. All right. So with the with the Page of Wands, definitely believe that everything's going to fall into place for you. I feel like there's new experiences wanting to come in. Also, too, with the 3 of Pentacles here, I feel like there could be some kind of partnership coming through. I feel like somebody could come in to help you with something. Also, maybe you're wanting to start something new. Maybe there's some kind of contract or partnership that you're wanting to do. Maybe you're working or busy working on something that you're wanting to create also, but definitely some kind of partnership is here. Yeah, the Ace of Cups here. I feel like you need to be happy. I feel like your cup is overflowed, and I feel like you need to have that compassion and forgiveness for whatever it is that's going on in your life. Definitely a new beginning here for you. So, because it is the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups brings, you know, happiness and even a new person coming through. So, put your creative ideas into something that you want to create to make you happy. You do have the Ten of Cups here for the Three of Wands. You're definitely moving forward to something better, something better, making plans to move forward, not staying in the same place anymore, moving towards this happiness, this love, this guidance, because there is some kind of person coming in here. So just know that. Very nice. Love that. Love that a lot. And then with the Emperor card here, you do have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody could come in to help you or give you something. Could be abundance, or you could be giving somebody something also. Remember that you are in authority. You are the one that is in charge of things. That when you do give, give with your heart. Don't just give because they need you to give. Okay, I don't know who that message was for, but that was for somebody. But definitely some kind of money coming in, and I feel like you could be giving or being generous to someone also. But for some of you, for a lot of you guys, or everyone, something is coming in for you. So that's very nice. All right, Taurus. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you next time, and God bless. Hi, Aries. So let's get started on your reading. I'm going to pull out some oracle cards and then do your mini reading. So let's see what's going on in your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. So you have, wow, this looks like the Emperor card also. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Definitely. We have 7 planets moving into your sign today. So I feel like you're going to feel a lot of energy. Could be good, could be bad. It's how you perceive it, you guys. Okay, so just remember that you are definitely strong beyond measure and that you can handle anything that comes your way. Okay, let me see this. Put this over here. Throw that over there. And one from the archangels for Aries. Nice. They say Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. So definitely, really be an angel here on earth. Really, be that angel with hands, healing, guiding people, giving, inspiration, or just your love and your guidance. It's just being there. It's good enough. But just remember that you are an Earth Angel. Okay. Oh, I love that. All right, Aries. So let's do this. All right, so you start off with the Death card. You are definitely going through huge transformation. I feel like there's been endings. I feel like there's been change. I feel like there's new things coming in, more like a metamorphosis, and end of a cycle also is here. Really find your courage. Really be persistent and keep going forward. Okay, not losing your faith. I feel like you're standing strong. I feel like, not to give up on anything. With the Four of Pentacles here, I also feel like you could be holding on to something very tightly, like not wanting to go through some kind of change. Also needing to save money. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is definitely talking about going with the flow, taking your time, having patience for everything, and that's what they're asking you. Really have patience for everything, try not to take any shortcuts. All your hard work is definitely going to pay off because it's like it's in divine timing. Okay, so wow. Let's see what the other cards say for you. The Death card. The Nine of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. I'm going to take both of them. The Knight of Pentacles. All right, so Aries. Okay, so you do start off with the card of death, you know, the death card, transformation, endings, you know, and ending of a cycle, just things that are completing or you're moving forward. I feel with the Seven of Wands here that, you know, you really need to let other people help you. I feel like you need to stand your ground. And if you're definitely dealing with anything that's in your way, I feel like you really need to leave that behind. Like go towards something that's going to make you happy. Okay. And that's what they're asking you to do. I feel like you need to put boundaries and to let other people help you also. Don't push people away. Okay. Aries, try not to push people away. You know, they're only trying to help you, and try not to be too defensive towards anyone. Because I do feel like you're very guarded. You have the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands is saying, you know, you have that courage to keep moving forward no matter what, to find your strength. On top of that, you also have the Strength card. I'm sorry. You have the Strength card on top of this Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is saying don't give up, and definitely don't, because, you know, you have the Strength card here right next to it, and the Strength card is talking about finding your strength, you know, having that patience, finding that courage to do what it is that you want to do. Because the Strength card, you know, she knows how to handle things. She knows how to tame herself, you know, and just to believe that you can do anything and just keep pushing forward, okay, and whatever it is that you're dealing with. You do have the Four of Pentacles, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to start saving money, and I feel like you need to try to let go of what it is that you're holding on to. And I feel like a lot of you guys are holding on to this Seven of Swords, which is betrayal. Like you could be feeling like you're defeated, or you're feeling like you're betrayed over something. Like somebody did something to you, and I feel like they cheated on you, or they just did something wrong to you. And I feel like you're holding on to things. And I feel like you need to try to let that go. With the King of Wands here, I do feel that you need to start putting things in order so that you can be moving forward and have that success that you're wanting. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Really have patience for everything that's going on. You know, just go with the flow. The things that you're doing and working on, it's going to pay off, okay? I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's for somebody. You are definitely trying to make plans for something. Trying to figure out what's going on, because I do feel like there's a decision coming into play here, and also feel that things have changed for you, and you are definitely moving on to something else. Really have patience, really be objective, and don't rush into anything. Okay. Wow. All right. So Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you next time. God bless. Hi Libra. So let's pull out a couple of oracle cards and see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So this is for Libra, for their highest good. Nice. You have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Yes, definitely. I cannot express this. You guys get this card a lot. Just be happy, you guys. Live in the moment. Stop, you know, lingering in the past. Live in the moment. Move forward. You know, that's what they're asking you. Okay. Nice. This is very nice. All right. So then you have one from the archangels, and they're saying, don't hate, meditate. That's funny. Don't hate, meditate. Definitely. They're saying love through meditation. So, you know, maybe you need to try to learn to leave all this negativity behind you. Like, let it go. You know, go within and meditate so that you can release everything that you're holding on to. Okay. The hate, the anger, the frustration, let it go. Okay. Very nice, you guys. Very nice. All right, so let's take a couple cards and see what's going on in your reading for Libra. Libra. All right. All right, so Libra, wow, what's going on here? So you do have the King of Wands here. King of Wands is definitely talking about you want to be successful. But they're asking you to really put things in order, start, you know, because I feel like you're wanting things to move forward, that you want the new experiences to come in with the King of Wands here. And I feel like you really need to start putting things in order though, okay? You do have the Five of Wands right next to it. I feel like you're still angry. You still have a lot of anger, bitterness towards something, frustration. Then you have the Five of Pentacles right next to it also. And I feel at times that you feel alone, feel like left out of things. And I do feel like, you know, you feel like at times that you're not going to have enough for everything. Hurt. You've been hurt. You have been hurt here. And then you have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is asking you, try to have compassion and forgiveness for everything that's been going on. You know, that even the other things that you have been going through in life, you know, you've been able to let those things go. But for some reason, there are certain things that you're still holding on to, and you need to have that compassion and forgiveness. And that's why they're asking you to really be happy with this card that's popped out for you. You know, just enjoy your life, you know, and be happy. And if you can't do that, then it's time to go within and meditate, okay? Try to release that. You don't want to be holding on to all that. And then you have, so let's get a couple cards for the outside for clarifying them. King of Wands, Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, wow, and the Ace of Cups. I mean the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Oh, okay, thank you. So definitely you came into your own reading, so things are going to start getting put in order. You know, you put things in order, okay? So things will balance out for you because you did come into your own reading. So things are going to balance out for you. Things are going to get better, okay? No matter what, they will get better. You need to see the truth in a lot of things, though. Like you've been fooling yourself over a lot of things, and it's time for you to see the truth, okay? Because the Justice card is here. Yeah, the Five of Wands here. The Five of Wands is definitely talking about, you know, being angry, being bitter, you know, frustrated of the things that are going on in your life. I do feel with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, that you need to have patience, okay? Stop trying to control everything is another thing that they're saying. You know, let everything just come in and let it go with the flow on things, okay? Really have patience for everything. You have the Five of Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles is definitely talking about, you know, a new path here. So even if you're feeling like this, lonely, left out, you know, there are new things coming in for you. You're not going to be feeling hurt anymore. This is just temporary. It's not going to last forever. There are new things coming in, new experiences, new things being brought to you, new opportunities. Okay, so this is very nice. With the Ace of Wands here, it's like you're going to be learning something new. You're going to have a lot of ideas. There's just all the old things that you were doing before are now leaving. Okay, so things are definitely going to get better because you also have the Page of Cups. And like I said, really have compassion for everything, you know, forgiveness for everything, Libra. You know, don't harp on it. Don't stay on it. Just let it go. Trust your intuition. Also, you're definitely moving forward. Could also be moving. For a lot of you guys, you could be moving residence, traveling also. But taking control of your life is what you're going to do. Wow, nice. All right, Libra, I'll see you next time, and God bless. Hi, Scorpio. So let's get started on your reading. Going to give you a couple of the oracle cards and then do your reading, okay? So let's get started. One card from here for Scorpio for their highest good. You have narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So really be careful on how you're doing things. You know, you may not be seeing very clearly right now. Maybe you're being, you know, you're being cluttered. Your mind is being cluttered about everything that's going on. But just be careful on how you're making decisions, how you're doing everything, okay? Signing contracts, doing things. Be careful. One from here. Wow. And then they say, move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and my energy. So maybe you need to start doing something different. Maybe you need to start dancing around or just moving yourself around, like taking walks, bringing in that fresh air, or exercising, doing different things like that. I feel like the angels are trying to tell you, hey, move that energy so that way you can, and you don't feel stuck, so that way your energy clears, okay? Nice. All right, so let's see what else is going on. and pick out a couple of cards. Just for Scorpio spirits. All right, so Scorpio, definitely taking a lot, going through a lot right now, but things are changing for you. I feel like with the Five of Cups here, I do feel like there is some kind of regret coming through. I feel like you could be, you know, just disappointed in things, just feeling like nothing's working out. And I feel like you need to really, really try to see the good instead of focusing on the bad, okay? You do have the Magician card here, and I feel like you need to really pay attention to how you're thinking and what you're putting out there, because I feel like if you're thinking negative, it's going to come in negative. If you're thinking positive, then it'll be positive, because I feel like you're manifesting very quickly. I feel like it is that you create the world around you. You got to remember that, you know, that how you perceive things and do things is, or think about things is how your world going to be. You know, so really think about that. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. There is a new path here for you. There is definitely abundance here, opportunities, financial opportunities at that here. New experiences coming in. Also feel like with the Magician here that, you know, you need to put your energy into something that you want to create, that you want to do, because you do have all the tools to create something here. And then at the end here, you do have the Tower card. A lot of changes coming in for you. You could also be releasing a lot of stuff because you are definitely healing from a lot. You may not be seeing things clearly right now, but you will, because there's going to be a lot of changes coming in. Nice. It's like you're seeing clearly. You're about to see very clearly because this is at the end. All right, so let's see what the cards say for the the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Wow. All right, so with the Five of Cups here, I do feel like you're disappointed. There could have been some kind of offer coming in, or there is going to be some kind of offer coming in for you. So it's very nice. Very nice for you. I feel like, you know, there is a decision that you're contemplating, but you need to let your emotions like not get in the way of making these decisions. Okay, so be very careful in how you're doing that. It could be a decision on your relationship or just somebody very close to you. With the Magician card here, I do feel like you need to change the way you see your world, like to change your energy into something more positive instead of, you know, being negative about things, how they're not working out, or, you know, seeing how the feeling of disappointment is here. And I feel like you need to really leave that behind, because I feel like you're still holding on to that disappointment, that, you know, anxiety, that you know, that frustration. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new path for you because you also have the Fool card here, so it's very nice. When we receive the Fool card on top of the Ace of Pentacles, that's definitely just saying, you know what, you're leaving all this behind. You're not going to stay there that longer, but you're still processing, going through a lot of processing here, because you still have that anger, that disappointment. But definitely a new path is here for you, so it's really nice. The Tower is definitely going to change a lot of things for you, Scorpio. There is a Devil card that you did receive. You could be feeling like you're stuck. You could be feeling then you're going back to these old patterns, you know, continuously. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of change for you, that you're not going to be feeling stuck. You're not going to be going back to these old patterns, that things are moving forward, but it just takes time. It's time for you, though, to change your energy, to move that energy around, because they're asking you to get yourself into something that's going to clear your mind, something that you're not going to be focusing on all the letdowns that you've been going through, or the hurt or the frustration. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you next time. God bless. Hi, Sagittarius. This is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna. So here we are doing another reading for you. So I'm going to pull out some of these oracle cards, going to do a reading, and then It's a mini reading, so we'll get started, okay? Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Sagittarius. One card from the Archangels. It says, signs from heaven. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. Ah, so maybe there is loved ones that you're thinking about. Maybe you're seeing a lot of the divine signs around you. Just know that they are definitely being around you, showing you the signs. It could be from your loved ones or just people, you know, people in general, you know, ancestors and stuff like that, or just the archangels saying that they're divinely following you or guiding you. Okay, so that's nice. I like that. They say, view from above, get the big picture. I feel like you need to look at things differently also. Whatever it is that you're trying to create or you're trying to do, maybe get a better view from a different angle or a different perspective. I feel like you just need to look at things differently. Okay, nice. All right, so let's get started on your reading, Sagittarius. See what's going on. Take out a few cards here. All right, so, wow, okay. So you do have the Hermit card. I feel like you are definitely needing to find some kind of answers. I feel like you're, you know, trying to see the truth. I feel like you need to trust your intuition also, but definitely going within to change your energy. With the Five of Pentacles here, I feel like you're feeling alone. I feel like you've been hurt. I feel like, you know, you feel like you're not gonna have enough for everything. Like lacking something. I also feel like you feel lonely for some of you guys. For the Eight of Wands here, I do feel like things are going to start moving very fast for you. You know, manifesting quickly, like what you're putting out there, you know, very divinely guided. I feel like you are definitely also could be traveling by air, by the airplane. Very soon. I also feel like you're going to be making very quick decisions because things are going to be moving very fast. Be careful with that, okay? And then we have the Star card. The Star card is definitely talking about finding your faith, your hope, you know, being calm about things, you know, having patience for everything that's going on also. I feel like you're going to start feeling better. I feel like this is a good sign for you, like good omen here. And I feel like there's, you know, a lot of divine spiritual guidance towards you. So it's very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So let me pull out a few cards for you. A Hermit. The Five of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. And the Star card. Why is the Star card here? All right. So really trust your intuition on things. Okay. Really use that. I feel like you really need to see the truth on something that you're trying to do. I feel like you need to see the truth. I feel like things are going to balance out for you. I feel like good things are coming in. But I still feel like you still need to go within and look for the answers that you're looking for. Search for the answers that you're looking for, because I feel like you're doing a lot of soul searching with this Hermit card here. And they're asking you to go within, that you needed to see the truth, or maybe there was some kind of truth here for you that you needed to really see. You have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is here with the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is saying that for a lot of you guys, you need to have compassion or forgiveness for whatever it is that's been going on, because I feel like you've been hurt, you feel alone with something here. There's something here that's saying that you're feeling alone. You're feeling like, you know, like you don't know what to do. And I feel like, you know, they wanting you to put your energy into something that is going to make you happy. Trust what you're feeling about things, you know, trust your intuition, how you're feeling, listen to yourself is what they're saying. Put your energy into something that's going to make you happy. Like your passions, whatever it is that you're wanting to put out there, put it out there, you know. Then you have the Eight of Wands with the Four of Wands moving forward, definitely very fast movement here. So quick decisions here, change messages coming in. So this is very nice. And it's also very, you're going to have a lot of celebration here, happiness moving forward. And then with the Star card, like I said, you know, you're going to be having that, you're going to be having that peace within. There's a good energy here. feel like you're going to be feeling better, feel like good things are coming in. I feel like you're very divinely guided here, and I feel like you need to really open up your intuition and trust it. Okay, really trust your intuition on things. That's what they're saying, because you have that inner knowing. You're just not really paying attention to it as much. Wow, Scorpio, this is interesting. All right, I mean, Sagittarius, sorry, I just did Scorpio. All right, so Saggies, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you soon, and God bless. Hi, Capricorn. So we're going to take out a few of the oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So just a mini reading here for you guys. Didn't want to leave then not put anything on. Okay, so trying something new, you guys. All right, so let's see what's going on with the archangels, what they want to say to Capricorn for their highest good. Wow. They're saying move your body. For it says, thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and my energy. So they're asking you to really really move that energy, that, you know, try not to not do anything or feel down all day long. They're asking you to like really do something different, you know, get into some exercises or dancing or even just painting, you know, moving that energy around so that you're not just like feeling alone, or you're just not feeling like sad. Okay, really try to do that. Interesting. And then you have one from here, from this one. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So no matter what, you know, everything is going to fall into place for you. Just remember that if you feel like it's not, just know that it is. Okay, but really get your energy moving, everything clearing. Okay, doing something different, going out there, meeting people, whatever it is, just really move that energy. Okay, is what they're asking you. See what else is going on. Few cards for Capricorn. Wow, there is definitely a new path here for you, so it's very nice. So you start off with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is definitely talking about being inspired, wanting to take action on something, which is very good. Really being fearless also, but really having patience. Like, take your time with things. You know, this is the Knight of Wands. He takes his time, he gets things done right. You know, he doesn't rush through things. So they're asking you to really have patience. Okay, the High Priestess is here. Trust your intuition. You have this knowing, the knowledge of that inner knowing of doing something. You know, really trust your intuition on decisions, doing things. Okay. You have that sensitivity also, I feel, and you have very high morals. I feel with the Ace of Cups here that you know, there's a new person arriving. There could be, you know, you could be feeling like very very forgiving, very compassionate, or you're just like wanting to be like that, or they're asking you to be like that if you're not. Okay, I feel like your cup is very overflowed right now, and this is a new beginning with this other one right here. This is the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords right next to each other, so there's definitely a new beginning here. I feel like you're going to see very clearly now. I feel like there is, I feel like you need to just trust your intuition on things, you know, let things come in on their own. Go with the flow on things also, because it's all points going forward. So let's see what the other cards say, okay? There's also a truth here that you needed to see or speak about. All right. The Knight of Wands for Capricorn, High Priestess for Capricorn, and the Ace of Cups for Capricorn, and the Ace of Swords. Wow, nice. So definitely moving forward. So you do have with the Knight of Wands, you know, just go with the flow, really have patience on things, you know, really, I feel like you're going to have a lot of fast energy because you have the Eight of Wands here on top of the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, you know, he's moving very fast. You know, he wants to just go things, but they're asking you to really take your time on things, okay? Even if you feel like you're just wanting to, you're excited and you're wanting to, you know, go make this decision and go do that. You know, they're asking you to really slow down, okay? Because the energy is going to move very fast. Go with it. Just go with it. I feel like there's changes coming in. I feel like you're moving forward. I feel like There's messages also here. Definitely moving towards something better. Very nice. You do have the Knight of Pentacles here with the High Priestess. You know, you've been making very good choices, Capricorn. You're very independent with this Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like you need to start trusting yourself, like trusting your intuition and trusting yourself more, okay? Because you've been doing so good. Like, you're independent. You know how to do things. But you need to learn to trust yourself and live in the moment. Like, stop being like there's nothing good is going to happen. Things are going to fall into place for you. Focus on what you want to create also. I feel like you just need to find your confidence and be more flexible on things, you know. Even though things might be going slow, they're going to start moving very fast soon. Okay, so just know that. Very nice. I feel like there's abundance here also. Trust your intuition on things. If it doesn't feel good, then don't do it. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, sorry. The Ace of Cups is talking about, you know, feeling good, feeling happy, your cup being overflowed, having that compassion and forgiveness, even if you feel like, you know, you shouldn't. Really have it for yourself, okay, and for other people. I feel like you need to trust your intuition, open your intuition, because there are good things that are coming in, but, you know, maybe you're not seeing clearly right now. Or maybe you're not seeing what's in front of you, you know, and they're asking you to really trust your intuition. It's big here, okay? With the Ace of Swords here, there is that new path here. I feel like there's breakthroughs coming in. This is a new path. There's success here. I feel like you're going to see very clearly very soon. And then you have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is saying, you know how to express yourself. Really express yourself clearly. But don't be harsh with your words, okay? Really be careful on how you're using your words. Communicate better. And also, too, I feel like, you know, you're not going to let your emotions get in the way of doing decisions. And that's what they're asking you. Don't let your emotions get in the way of things, okay? All right, so Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you next time, and God bless. Hi, Aquarius. So let's get started on your reading. We're trying something new. Let us know if you like it, okay? All right, so Aquarius, one card for Aquarius. Hey, so you have Spirit Animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing me, for blessing my path with love. Wow. So I feel like you're very divinely guided. I feel like you are very followed by your divine spirit. You know, it could be the divine just following you, or just being very divinely protected. I feel like your spirit animal has awakened within you. So that's very nice. Love that. And then one from here. Oh, let me put that right there. Then one from here for your highest good. You have grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. Wow. So maybe that has to do a lot with this this spirit, the divine, you know. I feel like you're very divinely guided, and I feel like you are on a spiritual path, because they're asking you to ground yourself, to clear your energy, to really do the research that you need on this. It says go deep and explore your roots. You know, maybe you need to do a different thing of meditation, or maybe you need to visit your Akashic records also. So I feel like also too that just clear your energy. Like, you know, do something different, like exercising or meditating or whatever it is. Get grounded, okay, Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, so let's see what's going on for Aquarius for their highest good. Wow, okay. So, Aquarius. So, you've been working very hard, very consistent. I feel like all your hard work is definitely going to pay off with this Eight of Pentacles here. So that's very nice. You know, all your hard work, all your efforts definitely going to pay off. You do have the Empress here. I feel like you need to nurture yourself more. I feel like you need to put your creative ideas out there also. Like whatever it is that you're wanting to do, it's time to do it. I feel like there is abundance here for you also, which is very nice. I also feel like you need to nurture yourself, like really nurture yourself, really work smart and focus on everything that's around you. You know, have gratitude for everything. You have the Five of Wands here also. The Five of Wands is talking about, you know, still having some kind of anger, holding on to it. Feel like you need to release that, okay? Some kind of frustration. And then you have the Ten of Swords. Something has come to an end in your life. Definitely something changes. Something has changed for you. Wow. So let's see what's come. And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be like all major. It could be just like you're not doing the same things anymore. Or you could have left a career or relationship. Whatever it is, it's something different, something you left, okay? Because it's not working for you anymore, Aquarius. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Wow. Interesting. All right, so with the Eight of Pentacles, you did get the Eight of Swords. So I feel like there were things that you didn't see, or maybe you felt stuck. It could have been a career that you've been feeling stuck at, no matter what, or just something that wasn't moving the way you wanted it to move. I feel like there were things that you didn't want to see, or you didn't want to like deal with. But I do feel like you're moving on from it, that you are definitely, your hard work is definitely going to pay off for you, because you have the Eight of Pentacles here, that you're not going to be feeling stuck anymore, that you're moving on from that. And then with the Empress card here, you know, you have a lot of ideas, you know, you're going to be very successful. All that time, that consistently time that you put into your work, you know, making sure everything was done right, you know, doing what you needed to do, it's definitely paying off for you. Having that abundance is coming in for you also. There is a new path here. There's even a new person here. I feel like you're moving on from this Five of Wands also, into something new, something better, a new path. I feel like you need to not let your emotions get in the way of making decisions, because you're definitely moving forward onto this something new experiences. I feel like your cup is overflowed. I feel like also too that with this Ten of Swords here, I feel like you are definitely looking for some kind of answers of why, you know, why does these things happen? Why, you know, it's like almost like you're doing a lot of soul searching, and that's why they're asking you to go within, and get grounded, okay, and do the meditation, because when we get the Hierophant, it's like almost as if you're asking, you know, why do these things happen to me, or why am I going through all this, you know? And you know, it's like it's a knowing, and they're asking you to really go within, okay? Wow. All right, so Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I'll see you next time. God bless. Hi Pisces, so let's get started on your reading. Going to give you a couple of the oracle cards, and then going to do your reading. All right, so let's do this. Wow, so you have transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. So definitely going through a huge transformation, changing things have coming to a close, new beginnings, you know, stuff like that. So very nice, very nice. All right, so see what's going on with your angels. Oh, okay, that was quick. And then you have connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to connect with music. Wow. So really start listening to music, you know, all kinds of music, you know, it really helps you to move around, you know, making you feel better. You know, I love music. I can listen to music 24/7. If I had if I had the choice, I would definitely. Very nice, you guys. I love that. Really enjoy the music, really listen to it. Okay, the tones, stuff like that. All right, so let's see what's going on in your reading for you Pisces. All right, so definitely nice, good. I'm glad. So definitely moving forward with this Three of Wands here. Three of Wands is saying that you're making plans and really not saying anything. Really could be waiting for your ships to come in also, but I do feel like you're moving forward finally to something else, something better. Not only that, but you also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is talking about moving very fast, like a lot of energy, moving very quickly. you know, really be careful with that energy, okay? Because you are definitely moving very fast, but they're asking you to really be careful on how you're doing things. You have the Ace of Cups. I feel like your cup is overflowed. I feel like you're feeling love. I feel like you're having that compassion, that forgiveness. And I feel like there's a new person arriving also, having a lot of ideas, trusting your intuition also. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. I feel like, you know, you're wanting that material success, having enough for your family, being surrounded by the people that love you. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So good for you, Pisces. Three of Wands. Knight of Wands. Oh, there's, okay, yes. And the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. All right. Here we go. So with the Three of Wands, definitely you are wanting to, you're making plans because you also have the Eight of Cups. I feel like you left something behind, or you're going to leave something behind, something that's better for you. Better times coming through for you. Could also be going on a spiritual journey, but definitely leaving things that were not working out for you. It's like you're going to something different. So it's good. With the Knight of Wands, really be careful on how you're doing things. Don't rush to things very quickly, but you're going to have that energy where you're going to be like, yes, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that, you know, excited. With the Page of Cups here, I do feel like you need to put your energy into something that's going to make you very happy. I feel like you need to trust yourself, trust what you're feeling also. There's messages here. Pursue your dreams and whatever it is that you're wanting to create or you're trying to do. Really pay attention to your dreams or your intuition here, okay? And follow your passions. Follow it. Put them out there. Put your creative energy into something that's going to make you happy. With the Three of Pentacles here, I do feel like a new person's coming in for you. I feel like there's going to be some kind of partnership, collaboration. Somebody could be coming in to help you also, but there's definitely another person coming in. It doesn't have to be a love interest, but definitely somebody new is coming in. So just know that collaboration is here, partnership is here. So it's good. This is a new path, new beginning for you. You have the Ten of Pentacles, you wanting that material success, and I believe you will get it because you also have the Chariot card here, Pisces. The Chariot card is talking about moving forward, taking control of things, you know, knowing what you got to do, which is very nice. I love this so much for you. There could be traveling. There could also be moving. And I feel like you're going to have that abundance to do what it is that you want to do. So it's very nice. Things are definitely going to change for you a lot. So just know that, okay? Going through this huge transformation. It's like you're not the same person that you used to be. You're definitely doing things differently. So it's good. Good for you. All right, Pisces. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I'll see you next time. God bless.